For us, this is a learning experience type of game. We can't start soft. We know that. We had a good talk about it in the locker room. And then obviously our third quarter. I don't think it comes down to those last two plays or the last couple out of bounds. I think it comes down to the whole game. We can't start like that. That's our given. So we got to work on that for sure.
Question. What do you need to do to be more efficient offensively throughout the game instead of, you had some good moments, but to be still?
I think the physicality got to us to start out the game, and I think that we weren't getting to our spots quick enough. So when you only have 10, 11, 12 seconds to get a play off or you do what we want to do, right? That's not where we are going to operate. And that's what we're trying to do to teams defensively. So to let them come in here and do that to us is frustrating. So, but we'll fix it. We'll fix it for sure.
Did you get the execution down the stretch that you wanted, or was it not quite where it needed to be?
The out of bounds play with 12, yes. The sideline out of bounds, no. But I mean the second, or I don't know what play it was that Camry had an open three. That's all we can ask for. That was to win the game, and so, like, quite frankly, like, but that's what I'm saying. It doesn't come down to that play, but yes, we got the execution that we wanted. But yeah.
What did turn it around in that second quarter where you finally got something going to get away from that slow start?
I feel like we started to be take it into our own hands, and then we believed in each other, and we believed in what we were doing, finding open shooters, locking down defensively. We got some really good kills during that stretch, and so for me, I felt like they finally started to play how they can play, and then, I mean, I honestly wish we didn't have halftime because we were on a roll.
It seems like Cambridge came into the game right around then and gave you guys a nice little edge as well. I mean, it doesn't necessarily reflect on the box score and everything, but what did she kind of give you there in that second quarter that I think maybe jump-started some of these girls that are up here?
She just rebounds like crazy, and she's always in the right place defensively. She's going to stick her nose in. You know, she doesn't reflect in any stats, but like when somebody drives against her and she just walls up, like that's tough. And so, yeah, she always gives us that off the bench, and I love bringing her. I call them the twins, but her and Brinley in together.
Delaney, what did that game feel like in terms of ebb and flow and getting back into it?
I mean, I feel like that's just kind of an introduction to the Big 12, obviously. Like Coach said, they were physical, they were playing hard, and for me, like, my first Big 12 game, it was just kind of like, had to, like, kind of snap out of it. Like, you know, it started off really physical, and I know everyone emphasized that, but it really, like, I don't even think I, like, realized what it was going to be like. And so I think for me, just like now I know what the Big 12 is going to be like, so I'm excited moving forward. Kind of got that one under my belt, so yeah.
Delaney, would you say this is the best game of your career so far?
I mean, no, because ultimately we didn't win, so I think that's my number one priority.
Kendra, Coach touched on it a little bit, but how tough was that halftime? Because it did feel like you guys kind of found something in that second quarter to sort of have that break. What just sort of happened there? But what just sort of happened, I guess, between that second and the third?
I think it was just momentum, honestly. I mean, like Coach said, if it wasn't halftime, it might have been a different game. But it was definitely momentum. We just had to find those little spurts to get back in the game. And I feel like we did it. We was right there, but we still got a lot more to push through.
You kind of gave the team a little bit of energy, especially with your rebounding coming off of the bench. Some there, is that sort of part of your role, I guess, is coming out there and boosting the team from the boards, if that makes sense?
I mean, I would say my role is just to play hard and then, yeah, play hard, do what I can do for the team, whether that's rebounding, or scoring, whatever the case may be. I just want to win.
Sure.
We call it beast mode. That's what KG brings.
Remember, there's a lot of good bigs in this league. Cunningham's one of them. What are some of the challenges in guarding someone?
We have to be physical. I mean, we let her get so many easy catches up front. And, I mean, it reflects in her stats, 10 for 15. That's not going to be acceptable and not going to let us win if we're going to keep giving that up. And so just we have to know that going into games, and we have to be able to either monster or double, do what we need to do. But it starts with our bigs and being physical, pushing them out, and making sure they aren't getting easy catches.